Let me just start off by saying that this video is sponsored by Hi-O, which is a company that is ran by two sisters, and they were financially they came from a poor financial background, so they did not have money to really spend on feminine products and things like that. So they actually patented their own product, the Hi-O period starter kit, and it comes with different not six different, but six reusable pads. Okay, ladies, let me tell y'all about this Amazon product I just received in the mail. They are called Hi-O, and it is a feminine product, just for us ladies, of course. And it does come with a waterproof bag. I'm gonna show you guys the inside. Look at that lining. We will be testing it out in a minute because, girl, when I seen it, I said, oh, let me go on and test this out. So y'all will be seeing that in a minute. Let's test that, but let's get into these feminine pads. These are reusable everyday, for everyday wear, and it does have two snaps on it to adjust to wider or narrow underwear for us ladies. And it does have a thick lining on the inside of it, well, really the middle of it, and it is very soft, very soft. It is not rough at all, and it does come with six. They also send you a cute little note with a discount code and their social media to follow them. Okay, y'all, so now we're about to test this bad boy out and see what these pads do, honey, because I was like, I had to test this thing out. So let's see what it do. And y'all, look at that. It only took 13 seconds. It literally only took 13 seconds, y'all. So now we about to test it out and see if that spot is dry. Look at my finger. No wetness, no moistness on my fingertip at all, y'all. It's dry. Done deal. So I had to do it again, y'all. Y'all know I had to do it again. Y'all know how we do. We like, oh, hell no. This is too good to be true. Y'all see how fast that thing soaks into that thing? Look at that. Magic, y'all. Stop playing. Go on and go purchase. That link will be available to purchase in my link tree. Just go on and click that link, y'all. I feel like it's worth it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Go on and let me know in the comments. But y'all see that pouch? I just poured that water in that pouch. No water, no dripping, no nothing on the outside. Like A1 for me, baby. And like I said, it comes with 6 of these feminine pads, and y'all know we on a recession. Now, my ladies are welcome for the review, but y'all could thank me later because y'all need to hurry up and go on over to Amazon and go on and get y'all Hi-O starter kits right now. I am actually letting you guys know how my experience went with using these products. You can actually find these on Amazon. I will leave that link in the description. But first, let's get to this review. They sent me 6 feminine, 6 reusable pads, and also it came with a pouch to put your pads in for storage, and it also is waterproof, as you guys can see in the video before this one. When I said I was skeptical, I really was skeptical, y'all, because y'all know we don't play that, not when it comes to feminine products. But I was like, you know what, let me try them. So I actually had used this 2 times already. I actually used these twice already, you guys, and it does have they're actually really thick. Let me show y'all. They're thick enough. They're not super thick, but they're thick enough. And then it does come with, you know, they do have little straps, snaps on the back to adjust to your underwear as well. It does have bamboo. It's made of bamboo charcoal fibers, which is very, you know, it's not toxic. It doesn't have chemicals in it or anything like that. But you guys, I don't know if y'all know or not, but the feminine products that we wear, the feminine pads that we wear, the tampons, all of that stuff actually has chemicals in it, y'all. And I honestly didn't know that until they actually sent me this product, and I actually, they were telling me more information about the feminine products that we actually use. It's just was honestly, I thought this was a great idea, so I got them to send these to me. And honestly, I've been using them like I said, the last 2 months I've been using them. So they really do work. You wash them, put them in the dryer, you can air dry them. Get into it. And I'm all about my health nowadays. I'm really all about my health. I will be uploading more health videos as well to my channel. But yeah, y'all, I thought this was just a great idea. And I actually did use these. When I used them, I only used them on my second, third, and fourth day. I have a cycle of 5 days. Sometimes it's usually 6, depending. Not the first day, but the second, third, and maybe the fourth day I'll use these. And then I'll just go wash them and then dry them and then reuse them again, you guys. And it's really convenient. I save money. And honestly, you guys, if y'all get these, y'all would save $100 a year. Like, calculate the panty liners and calculate the feminine pads that you purchase in a month. 12 months is like $100 that you would save. And I know it's not really a lot, but to be honest, you guys, I be trying to save every little coin I can if possible. And also, it does benefit my health as well. They said that it does reduce cramping. They said that some of their customers have reported, you know, in their reviews, that they had reduced cramping when using these after they used these as well. And y'all, I'm not down with none of them chemicals in my feminine products, and I honestly didn't know that. And to be honest, that could be what's giving us cancer and things like that. I really don't know. Disclaimer. I would suggest you guys purchase these. And when I was saying that I used them on my second, third, and fourth day, the last 2 days, the first day and the last day, I usually just use panty liners or whatever, but I use these, y'all. And it comes with 6. You can buy more than 6. It comes in a total of 6, or hold on, let me check. It comes in 6 or another one. I think it's 20. It does just come with 6 of them. And I honestly, this is the starter kit, so I honestly don't know. All right, yeah, y'all, so they do just have the 6. I honestly thought that it was more than that. I thought that there may have been like 20. I don't know where I got that idea from. I shop on Amazon all the time, so I might be getting it mixed up with something else. But I'm not gonna hold you guys. We're gonna jump into this video in a minute. But yeah, you guys, please make sure you shop with them. I will leave that link in the description below. And also, to save some coins, I will leave that code right here. If you use my code, you will be saving 10% on your purchase. And like I said, that link will be in the description below. And if you are a company that is watching and you would like to send me some products to advertise and promote, my business email will be in the description below as well to contact me. And you guys, I honestly think that it's really worth it, you guys. It's really worth it. You'll save 10%. Just click that link in the description. I will also have my code in the description as well for you guys to shop and purchase. And thanks again so much, Hi-O, for sending me these feminine products. And let's go on and jump right into the video. My vajayjay was on fire, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. To be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. It feels so good. Like, this would be really good for my girls with that loose vajayjay. If you done been ran through, honey, go on and get this, cause you need it. I don't play when it comes to my vagina. Like, I don't play when it comes to my punani. I don't play when it comes to my nana. I don't play when it comes to my little girl down here, okay? For those of my ladies that don't know what a Yoni steam is, it's actually something that us females use to clean out and detox our vagina, and it actually levels out our pH balances. It does a lot of different things. It basically cleans our systems out, our reproductive systems out every time you do it. It is very beneficial for us and our health. I'm just really going to be talking to you guys really about a vaginal steam, a Yoni steam, and the benefits of it. I'll put that on the screen also. I'm gonna show you guys my machine really quick. Long story short, I got this off of Amazon. Before I go jump into my gown, I got this off of Amazon. thumbnail. And it does come in, it came in a box, and y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it is about, I spent a little over $100 for this thing. I can't really remember exactly how much it was. I got it over a year ago, and I didn't even use it until this year, you guys. I honestly, this will be my third time using it with you guys. I was trying to do an unboxing and things like that, but I honestly was so busy. And it's just been crazy. I'm actually super excited right now in my life. I'm super blessed, and I just have so much going on for me. I have orders rolling in. We just got over this hurricane. Hurricane Ian just hit us last week. I would have recorded this last week, but Hurricane Ian hit us last week, and we didn't really get hit hard because I'm in South Carolina. But Florida did get hit pretty hard, but things are actually the weather's pretty good here right now for the most part. I would have recorded last week, but I didn't. And this actually comes off, and it does have a top to it. I gotta wipe that off, I guess, because that's from the bottom of it. That's from the very bottom of it. This is the top of it where I sit, of course, because I wipe this off every time I use it. But I didn't even notice that at the back. But I'll wipe that off real quick with some disinfectant wipes. That's the very bottom of it, the inside of it. That was not where I was sitting. That's not where my ass was, okay, y'all? So don't come for me. But this is how it looks on the inside. I actually used it already, so that's what you see right there. And that's where you put your herbs and things like that at, and you put water in it as well. And we're gonna go over all of that. But yeah, y'all twist that back on. Ooh. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna hurt myself trying to get this thing back on here. All right, so now that we have that back down, we twist that back on, and then it has a little dial right here. It has a little dial right here where it has a temperature, low to high temp. And to be honest, y'all, the first time I used it, I put that thing on low, and my vajayjay was on fire, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I was burning the fuck up. My lips was burning up, y'all. Like, that shit was so hot. I was like, oh no, hell no. So I had to get off of it. Actually made me purchase this was me going to the spa here that's local, and I did a Yoni steam for the first time, and I loved it, y'all. If y'all ever did a Yoni steam, oh my god, y'all, let me know in the comments how I feel, because to be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. It feels so good. Like, I can't really explain it. I honestly can't explain it, but if you know, you know. It actually feels really, really good. So don't knock it until you try it. As we get older, you know, you want to keep your vajayjay tight. So this would be really, really good for my girls with that loose vajayjay. If you done been ran through, honey, go on and get this, because you need it. So let me go on and show y'all these herbs. It's gonna actually keep your vajayjay tight. It actually lubricates your vajayjay, and it actually keeps your pH balance level. So this is very, very beneficial for us, and honestly, I think it was worth the purchase for me. For this Yoni steamer, I also will be leaving that link in the description below as well if you guys do want to purchase. Okay, ladies, so this right here is these are some herbs I think I did get off of Etsy. And Etsy is really somewhere where you could actually buy a whole lot of different unique organic things and things like that, handmade stuff. But it is Sacred Womb, and she actually had different kinds in her shop. This is a Sacred Womb one, and it says Sacred Womb Yoni Steam, and it's used for 6 steam sessions. I actually used this already, like I said, 2 or 3 times, 2 times already. And y'all see how much I use. So I didn't use a whole lot. So it might be about, I might be able to get 7 or 8 uses out of this bag. But this one, and it, like I said, she did have different kinds. This one has chamomile in it, chestberry, lady's mantle, mugwort, motherwort, peony, raspberry, white sage, and witch hazel. So this one right here, it helps with it helps eliminate menstrual irregularities such as PMS, cramps, clots, old residue, brown blood, and long cycles. This blend also helps to treat cysts, fibroids, blocked tubes, and prolapse. It promotes deep relaxation and fertility. increases blood circulation, improves vaginal flora, Vaginal flora tightens, nourishes, and cleanses the yoni. Safe for miscarriages and postpartum care as well. And that is another thing, you guys. If you guys have ever had a baby or anything like that, this is perfect to use after you had your baby. Okay, whether you've had a C-section, like myself, or whether you have actually delivered your baby vaginal. So this is really, really good to use, you guys. And this, if I can actually remember where I purchased it from, I will be actually including that link as well. And this is 3 ounces, and this is a pretty big bag. This bag is pretty big. At that time when I ordered all this stuff, I also ordered a robe. Okay, y'all, so it's pretty long. Honestly, I'm 5'4", so it's maybe 5'6", 5'7", or 5'8", because it hits the ground. But it feels so good, as y'all can see. It's like a satin or kind of like a polyester material, but I wouldn't even say it's polyester. But it feels really, really good, y'all. I'm about to go on and put this gown on, and I will talk to y'all when I guess I'm fully dressed and ready to steam.
Bitch shit on my face, I get that. Juice up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend.
Okay, so what I have found helpful from my vajayjay lips burning, I use a wig cap. Don't look at me like that. Yes, I use a wig cap. And y'all might want to too, because this, like I said, if you don't, the heat is going to burn your vajayjay, and I use it on low every time. So even when you use it on low, just please make sure you have a wig cap or a stocking cap or something to cover that that opening right there, so it can prevent all of that heat hitting those lips, because it hurts.
Love it, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, love it, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, ayy, shut the fuck up. Ayy.
Alright, y'all, so before I sit too long on this thing, now that I'm actually here, I just sat down. Now, if you are as round as I am, and if you are as plump or a size 10 or bigger, because the girls are size 12, if you are size 10 or bigger, this seat is not what's popping. Seat is very uncomfortable, I will say that. I don't know if I even left a review yet, so I might have to go back on that listing and leave a review, because it is Amazon and I like to leave my Amazon reviews. But long story short, if y'all hear anything out there, it's my kids, okay? They're actually home now. It's like 5 o'clock, 5:30. This video is basically all about Yoni steaming, so I really want to talk about that, but it's getting hot now, y'all. It's getting hot, and I took like 2 shots, so I'm getting super warm. But yeah, and also this does help you detox your body as well. It does help you sweat. I know when I went to the spa over there, it was super hot. Like, I was super hot. I loved it though, but my whole body was soaked. Like, after I had finished, I had to go home and take a shower. I couldn't stop at no store or nothing like that. Like, I was like, no, bitch, you gotta go home. So I went home. But where have I been in July? What happened to me in July? And for those of y'all that know, then y'all know my birthday is in July, and I did do something for my birthday. So I went to Atlanta for my birthday, but before my birthday, my husband's birthday is in July too, and his is the day after the 4th, so his is the 5th. And we went to Miami. I treated him to Miami, so I paid for everything. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm trying to take a breath because it's so much I gotta tell y'all. I was sick almost the whole time on the trip.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So don't do that. My sinuses started acting up really bad. Like, my allergies, I have seasonal allergies. And at that time, I didn't even know, but at that time, my allergies was acting crazy. So I didn't know until like a day or two after I got there. I thought I was catching a cold because of the traveling. So I was like, oh my God, I hope I'm not coming down with nothing. I was praying that it wasn't COVID, and I knew it wasn't COVID because I knew it existed. But my allergies started acting up real bad. I think I ended up getting a sinus infection on the second day, and then the day that we got there, or the day before we got there, I started PMSing. So I started my cycle the day before we got there, and this is just a perfect topic. I had to talk to you guys about this because this was a perfect topic and a perfect story time for this video. So when I actually started PMSing, you know, when you PMS, you feel some type of way. You feel bloated, you feel lazy, you feel tired. And honestly, I was just so hyped that I was in Miami, so I didn't really care too much about that. When we got there, I started feeling real tired, and then my allergies started acting up. And then skip all the way until, and I didn't vlog this for you guys, I'm so sorry, but I like to live my life off camera as well. Sometimes I do have a private life as well. Hold on, because this thing is super hot. Whew. Y'all, this thing is super hot. Oh my God. Y'all, I can't even show y'all, this shit's hot. Everything was good up until the last day. The very last day, the day before that, the night before that, I had Duce, and I don't know why I did it to myself because Duce does not sit well with me, y'all. I love me some brown because with brown it go down. For those of y'all that know, you know. I don't do the white really much at all. White makes my stomach hurt, so brown, I'm all the way down. Anyway, we was on a Duce, and Duce does not do me well at all, and I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I just thought like it was my birthday or some shit, and when I went to go drink, I was feeling really good, and I didn't even really have a lot. Like I had like a shot, 2 shots before I left, and then we had some drinks after we got to where we went to, because that night we went out to go eat. And when we got back, I drank a little bit more, but it wasn't a whole lot, y'all. So I'm thinking I'm good or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Wake up the next motherfucking day hung over so bad. Like, I never felt so bad in my life, y'all. Like, I wish I could have recorded that for you guys because I felt horrible. I thought I was going to like literally like die. I didn't know what was going on with me, y'all. It was so bad. It was so bad. I even like started throwing up at the gas station when we had to stop and get gas before we even left. You okay? I was like, oh my God. I couldn't even get up until after 12 o'clock. And the man came and knocked on our door at the Airbnb. He was like, you know, because he came in to come make sure we was, you know, we checked out already or whatever. No, we didn't check out yet. My husband had to tell the man, like, my husband was like,
my wife is sick or whatever, but you know, she gonna get up.
Whatever, blah, blah, blah. So he had to get me up. But after that day, I noticed, because after that, my cycle should have went off. So a day after that, my cycle did go off, but then I noticed a discharge. I noticed a discharge after like the brown residue, you know, the brown residue or whatever from the end of your cycle where it's clearing up and you get the brown discharge. After that, I started getting like a light brown discharge, but it was really, really watery, y'all. Disclaimer, if you have a very, very weak stomach, I don't have any pictures or anything like that, but I'm talking to you guys about it. So with that, if you have a very, very weak stomach, you can definitely please exit stage left, because this topic and this discussion is not for you and it's not going to be good for your stomach. Started getting a brown discharge, like a light tan, like a tan brown discharge, and it came out the middle of nowhere, y'all. And I was like, hold up, what's going on? I was like, maybe it was just something, you know, just from me being in the pool water or whatever. Maybe it was just gonna go away, because I did use some boric acid. I did use the boric acid pills or whatever, and I used those for suppositories. I used those suppositories to try to get rid of it, thinking that it was gonna dry it up, and it didn't. So about a week passed, and I was like, okay, something might really be going on. So I googled it, and then I ended up calling the doctor. The doctor was telling me how, she could schedule me, but it was like 3 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out, I think. So I actually had to go a whole month, you guys, with this experience. I couldn't have sex with my husband, y'all. Like, it was just bad. I was so upset. He knew about it because we're that open with each other. So I wasn't scared to let him know that or nothing like that, because we had those type of talks or whatever. We all grown folks here. He was nervous too because he didn't know what was going on. And long story short, we kind of thought it was like, an STD or something like that. We're not going to even get into all that. But like I said, me and my husband are very open. So I ended up calling the doctor. 3 weeks later, boom, doctor's appointment get here. I started my cycle all over again. So after I got to the doctor, we were actually about to do a pap smear because my physical checkup was actually a week. My physical checkup was actually, I think, a few weeks after that. Long story short, I didn't get the pap smear done because I was on my cycle. So my doctor didn't want to, do my pap smear while I was in the middle of my cycle. So that made sense. I was actually okay with that because I felt the same way. And that's where it really got that's not really where it really got bad. But I could have actually found out what was going on with me then if she would have actually just sat and checked me out then. So mind you, I had this going on for a month and a half almost. I thought I was fucking dying, y'all. Like, let me tell y'all something. I don't play when it comes to my vagina. Like, I don't play when it comes to my punani. I don't play when it comes to my nana. I don't play when it comes to my little girl down here, okay? When that time came, I was like stupid. Like, I couldn't fucking wait to get there. Like, I was like, okay, my God, like, they're gonna find out what the fuck going on. So, y'all, tell me why. Long story short, and this has never happened to me. I'm about to turn this thing off because it's fucking burning my vajayjay up. Anyway, this has never happened to me, but so I asked the doctor what was going on, and she looked up in there, and then all of a sudden she was, moving around, and it kind of like, it really felt really tender because it was like really, really sensitive. So she ended up pulling out something, and I was like, what was going on? She was like, okay, I'm going to tell you that you had a tampon stuck in your vajayjay. Like, you still had a tampon in there. And I was like, what? Come again? Hello? Who? Me? Really? Me? Y'all. And that didn't sit right with me at all, because I was like, bitch, no the fuck you didn't. Like, I've heard of that before. And the crazy thing about it is, my mom even asked me, could that have happened? Because keep in mind, y'all, like I said, I was on my cycle when we were in Miami. So that night we got in the pool, we were lit as fuck. And honestly, I thought I did take the other one out because I knew I took one out. But I forgot that I didn't take the other one out. I knew I took one out because I put another one in, but I forgot that I didn't take that one out, y'all. Like, y'all, I could have slapped myself. Like, I really felt fucking stupid. Like, I felt like I was like 14 or 15. Like, I didn't know no better. Like, I really felt like she was like, I really felt like she looked at me like some type of way, like, like, I don't want to say anything. I just was so shocked. I'm still kind of shocked now. And this is October now. It just became October. So this is like a month and a half ago, y'all. Like, I was just a bitch. But a bitch was excited. A bitch was excited to get back right. But I couldn't believe that, you guys. That was just so crazy. Please be careful, y'all. I didn't think that could happen to me. I didn't know. I thought I was more conscious and more aware of that type of stuff. So when y'all drinking and stuff, please be careful of placing tampons up in you and not taking them out, because that does happen. I forgot mine. I'm a very forgetful person, but when I'm lit, I actually don't forget too much, to be honest. And that right there scared the fuck out of me. Like, I thought I had cancer. Like, I was so scared. Like, I really thought my insides was dying. I was just, that shit was for the birds. I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I ain't had an STD and nothing like that. It just really woke me up to take more care of my body and take more care of my health and things like that as well. And also I had a hangover, so all of that together, and then knowing I had that going on as well, it was just a lot, y'all. It was just a lot. And if that ever happened to you guys, or any of you guys, I mean any of you ladies, please let me know. My OB was saying, to be honest, it happens very often. She was like, you'd be surprised how often it does happen. And I was like, really? She was like, yeah, it happens really often. So I didn't feel so bad after that, but I did feel really stupid. I actually felt very stupid, you guys. One more story time, and then we're gonna get up out of here because I gotta sing for a little bit longer so I can go and jump on it when I get off of this. This was the end of July that this was going on. So the end of July, this was going on. Around that time, it was my birthday. So around that time, we went to Atlanta. Me and my homegirl went to Atlanta or whatever for the day. And before that day, the day before that, or 2 days before that, my son, I noticed like little dark bumps and stuff on him. And not dark bumps, but like little bumps on his skin, on his legs and stuff like that in the middle of the night while we were sleeping. So I went and I turned the light on, and I noticed that they started covering his back and all of that. It was like all over the place. So I was like, oh my God, here we go again. So I'm thinking that it was ears, nose, and throat. Ears, nose, and throat. And that's usually passed from children to from child to child. And adults get it, but adults don't usually get it. So all of my other children had it as well. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, well, we'll just go on and give him his oatmeal baths, give him his allergy medicine, and rub him down in hydrocortisone cream, and he will be okay, which that's what we did. But 2 days later, after I got back from Atlanta, hold on, y'all. So 2 days after I got back from Atlanta, I started noticing spots on my fingers, my hands, my feet, and I'm trying to think if I had them anywhere else. Oh, my throat was acting really funny before then. My throat was acting really funny before I even went to Atlanta, or right around the time I was going to Atlanta. My throat was acting funny on and off. So I thought it was my allergies because my allergies have been acting up. So that's not nothing new. Usually when you have allergies, your throat does tend to act a little funny. You might get a little fever or something. I've never got fever, but some people, it's so bad they get fever and things like that. I know some of my children get fever sometimes, but I thought it was just my allergies. And come to find out, I had the same thing that my baby had. And my 8-year-old also had it as well. So he caught it. First my baby had it, and then my 8-year-old caught it because we all lay around each other. We all are up under each other all the time. And my 2 youngest are up under me more than my 2 oldest. So that's how I caught it. I was so miserable with that thing. It itched so bad. It just really itched so bad. And it just looks like little tiny bumps, like little tiny bumps. Some of them, they do tend to be red or whatever, and they started popping up all over my hands, and it was just like very chaotic for me. It was just chaotic for me. I had to watch what I touched. I had to wear gloves for a few days, and it didn't go away. Honestly, it didn't go away for about a week. It was a cream that I did use. I did take oatmeal baths and things like that, the same thing that my children did, and I ended up fine. That I started peeling really bad. For those of y'all that ever had it, you peel really bad afterwards. Like I said, this was my first time ever having it, and I peeled so bad. Like, I hated it. I never peeled like that ever in my life, ever. And I didn't even know that I peeled afterwards. So I was like, what? It was just peeling all over my hands, my feet. It was just bad. After that, like a week ago, my fingernails started, like my nail bed started peeling back. It's just been like a roller coaster ride, y'all. Like, look. It's been a roller coaster ride. Y'all see that? So my nail beds have been peeling back in little spots. I've been having like little white spots and things like that. Even with this one, look, this one's really bad. Okay, that's it. Whoo! Oh my God. It looks really bad. Like, it just started lifting real bad. But yeah, look at this finger. I don't know if you can see that, but You see it. That's just what's been happening to my body the last 2 months. Like, my body has just been totally going through it, you guys. My body is just supersonic right now. At this point, my body is just supersonic. Like, that's just my life right now. That's just the moral of the story, and that's just where I've been, you guys. I love you guys. Please stay tuned to more videos. Please make sure y'all give this video a like, comment, and please make sure y'all subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to make sure y'all get those notifications every single time I upload, y'all. To get those notifications every single time I upload, you guys. And that's it, you guys. I love you guys, and I hope y'all have a great fall season. Talk to y'all in the next video.